Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Patty. It's good you're here. Nice to see you again. Cartomancy Mesquite Angela is supposed to be here today. And she's not here yet. So I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes and chat. We've been gathering everything around the house that we have in order to bring it up to Keith's new office on Wednesday. You don't realize how much junk you have until you start going through it. The good thing is, hi, Deb. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Ron. The good thing is that all those things I bought, and I didn't know why I bought them, are going to be very useful. I have more stones than you've ever seen in your life. You could say I'm stoned all the time. Oh, I love the title, Kelly. Dozen Cats for Me Wellness Chats. Perfect. Hello, Catherine. Michelle Mybell. T-Barb, how are you? Glad you're not out there mowing the lawn. Hi, Starfish. Arlene. Michelle Mybell. Okay, so I'm just double checking with Angela to make sure. She may be having trouble getting in. I don't know, because she said she would be here. Hi, Butterfly Kisses. And hello, Janet. Good to see you. Everybody enjoying your Sunday? Hi, Teresa. Alicia. Okay, yeah. We have, T-Barb, we have the same thing with our lawnmower, except that now the blade thing is broken. We haven't been able to mow our lawn in months. So guy came to fix it, never was fixed, but never called him back. Hi, Mark. Hi, Libra Lady. Still doing outside work. I got a lot of leaves here if you want to come by. Bad thing is I take the dogs out to go to the potty, and then I can't find the things they leave because there's so many leaves out there that I don't know. Everything's brown. So not having much luck with that. But yeah, hi, Marlene. Yeah, I know. We spent like $150 to have it fixed, and then it never got fixed. So, but anyway, my point was we have to use the charger, and then it would, like halfway through, it would poop out. So we had to put the other charger on, and if you didn't charge the other charger, then you'd have to wait and wait and wait. So yeah, again, I'm waiting for Angela. Not sure if everything's okay. I'm going to just send her a quick note. All right. Where are you, my girl? Oh, I know I sent the link. Okay. Well, if for some reason she can't get in here. Oh, honey, I sent you the link yesterday. It's in your email. Yeah, it was in the email that I sent. Oh, let's see if I can find it. It says tomorrow's link at 1 p.m. I'll send it again. Because you said see you then. So all right, here it comes again. Happens. Okay. I resent it. It was there yesterday for you, honey. It says StreamYard on it. Okay? All right. Anybody else sneak in while I was busy? It's better to leave the fall leaves for the creature. Oh, that is? Well, you know what? I think you're right. The only bad thing is that I end up slipping on them when they're on the. I have moved them off the concrete because I end up slipping or they're messy. But the bad thing about the leaves is when you have puppies, you can't see where the poop is to pick it up. So, and I know that's a lot of information, but you all know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, yep. So just a little caveat. I mentioned it this morning that I'm having a bit of issues with cognition. saying dumb things, doing dumb things. Things are flying through the air that I pick up. The energies are kind of wonky. So, please forgive me if I say or do anything that's really stupid, because that ain't my intention. When I worked this many hours before, about 7 years ago, I ended up in the hospital with high blood pressure and diabetic problems and all that stuff. And just enough time, 7 years to forget exactly what was going on when I did that, and really a dumb move. And I was doing it so we could get into an office. So, I had good intentions, but I've only got about 3 weeks left. And then hopefully, Angela, I sent you in your email. Go to your email, Angela, and look for the link. Then you click on the link and that will bring you in. Okay? Are you there? Oh, I'm on add me to the broadcast. I know you are, but you have been. If you go to your email, click on the link that I sent you. It will bring you right into this chat. Okay? You are on. I don't see you. I don't see you here. You're inside and you can see me, but is that what you're telling me? You're on the StreamYard link? Then I don't know what's going on, because you should bring you right into this chat. My apologies, everybody. That's really strange. I don't see you, so I can't add you in if I don't see you there. Here's a question for you. Is your email a Gmail? Yes, it is. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, and I apologize to all of you in this. I am going to go out and come back in, and maybe that's something that will bring in Angela. I don't know, okay? So just give me a minute. Hang on, everybody. There, I don't see you. You're still not here. Wow. Maybe I sent you the wrong StreamYard link. Let me go in and send you this, see if I made sure that this is the StreamYard. I apologize, everybody. I know you don't want to hear all this. I'm so sorry. Hold on, please. All right. So, Angela, go out, leave where you are, go out of this, go out, and then go to your email and click the one I just sent you and see if that's the problem. It says I'll add you, but I'm not getting that. So I'm sorry. I've never had this problem before, unless I gave you the wrong link, and that's very possible. So go in and try the link I just sent you and see if that works. I understand your frustration. I'm sorry. Okay. This is what I'm saying about my cognition. And I guess the planet Uranus is really screwy. And lots of strange things happening. Lots of energies are really weird. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know what to do if I can't add her. Ron, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been in a chat, been in a StreamYard and you can't add somebody, but they see that you're there and you're trying to be added? I don't understand. Put my link in the chat. All right, I'll try that. Has that happened to you, Ron? I've never had that happen before. Anyway, everybody. Okay, I won't stress. I got enough stress. I don't want to stress. Hi, Gina. And Starfish. Thanks, Sue. Okay, Ron. Hi, Jalicia. It's good to see you. Hi, Priscilla. It's good to see you too. We're just waiting because the link for some reason is not working for Cartomancy to get in. And thanks, Sharon. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. Ah, here she is.
You got me?
I do. I'm so sorry, but you weren't there. Yeah, thank you for coming. I am so sorry it didn't work.
That's all right. I just added me. You got me?
I do. I'm so sorry, but you weren't there. Yeah, thank you for coming. Now we got the double thing going. Sorry it didn't work. Do you have something open?
I just cut it off.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. I want to get rid of this link in the chat. Did you come through the chat?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why it wouldn't do that. That is so strange. Anyway, talk about the energies being really, really weird.
You're not kidding. Right. This is my old laptop we're working through now. I had a better camera, but this is the only one I could get on with.
Okay.
So we're dealing with my laptop.
We're dealing with a laptop. That's okay, honey. It's just, we're all dealing with limitations right now. I can't thank you enough for reaching out to me and asking me to come on the show because I wanted everybody who wanted to be here. So look at that. So your real name is Angela.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that you're here. And I hope you don't mind me telling them your real name, not your last name, but your first name. And
my first name's fine. Yeah.
Okay, honey. All right. Because we've seen you everywhere and you're one of the regulars. So thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm going to start out like I do everybody else in this particular series, which is to have tell us a little bit about yourself, what your background is, and why you picked your moniker that you picked for YouTube.
Okay. The Cartomancy is what I've done for about 50 years now. I read playing cards mostly. Wow. I read tarot cards also and angel cards. I'm kind of trying to add oracle cards into that. But I've been reading cards for a long time.
Have you? Yeah, 50 years, I'd say.
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm a bit older than you, Aley.
Nah, not that much.
Yeah. Well, I have 5 grandchildren and 1 great-grand.
Okay. My brother and sister-in-law have a couple of great-grands. And so that's fabulous. It's so wonderful to see. I bet you love getting together and taking the pictures with all the generations.
Oh, yeah. The generational pictures are important in my family. We have as many as 5 generations on one photo.
That's wonderful. My family would never, it doesn't have that kind of, so I think that's wonderful to hear that. That's awesome. And you live in the middle part of the country, I'm guessing, in a beautiful state. And is it cold there yet?
Yeah, it is cold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Oh, you're in Dallas. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, thought you were in Colorado. Okay. It's cold in Dallas. Oh, I'm surprised.
Well, for Dallas, it's cold.
For Dallas. I get
We're
you.
used to 100 degrees. When you get down below 70, we're kind of cold.
Yeah, you are. That's very true. I lived in Houston for a while, so I attest that that's absolutely true. So how long have you been on YouTube watching some of the spiritual channels? Pretty much from the beginning, or?
Well, I got on YouTube in May of 2020.
Okay.
I had decided, well, living here in Mesquite, there's no community for me.
Yeah.
It's all evangelicals. I don't fit in. So it's kind of looking for my tribe, my community.
You found
when
it.
I started watching the other readers, I found my community.
Yeah.
I decided to join it. You know what I mean? Wholeheartedly.
Sure.
Oh, there's Kitty.
Oh, that's okay. Kitty Cat can come on anytime.
He's a little iffy. He's got traumatic brain injury.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, he's a little wonky. Well, yeah, I'm taking care of him. He was my daughter's kitten, and the neighbor beat him with a shovel.
Oh my God.
I brought him home. I patched him up and have given him a home, and he'll live here as long as he wants to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And animals are, I'm a magnet for animals. I have every kind of animal you can imagine around this house.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Look at how many people I've interviewed that are just big animal lovers. That's because they love you just as much as you love them, I'm sure. Yeah.
Sometimes a little too much. I've got raccoons under the house, and raccoons in the attic and possums under the house. So we're a little bit crowded.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Well, it's funny because I have 2 Shih Tzu dogs. Everybody knows April Joy. She's the puppy, but I
love her. She's adorable.
Thank you. My other Shih Tzu is 6, and she stays with my husband up north, so I don't see her as much. And so she's been home with me for the last 3 days, and she won't let me out of her sight. And I think she just is like, Mom, I need some mom time, so I understand.
Yeah.
It's wonderful that you took the baby. Is it a girl or a boy? What's the name?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Okay.
Yeah, he's a little bit odd. He'll forget he's walking on the table and walk right off the side.
Yeah. Well, he had that. I hope that horrible person was reported. Oh my God, that's awful.
She's got her own problems.
I understand.
It didn't end at animals, so.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So you started in May 2020 around because now what about any relationship to 45 COVID? Well, I know some of it is also because you wanted to
all of that played in.
All of it. Okay.
Because I found myself with 45. Everybody around here supports 45. So.
Oh, I know.
There was no conversation. Kind of ended.
Yeah.
With anybody around here.
No, I understand. It's really interesting because probably 5 or 6 different people in your area, they found they came here to find their tribe too, and it's all because of the same thing of which you mentioned. It's really hard to be that round peg in a square hole, or the other way around. I don't know.
Well, I've kind of been that way all my life because I'm an oddball. I'll just, I'm weird. We
all have that. We all have that. It's funny because I remember my daughter saying to me many years ago when she was a little girl, Mom, we have such a weird family. It's really weird. I said, well, the truth is everybody has a weird family, and ours is just a different type of weird. But we can all say there's nothing wrong with that either. That we are who we are. We're authentic. Yeah.
Well, I finally kind of came to the conclusion the other day that every one of us are oddballs. And that's what holds us together, is that we're all so different from each other.
Right. We're different from each other, but we have a love for the community. We have a love for seeking and finding, I guess, the truth, or at least our own truth, maybe.
Yes.
Whereas other people are more like, they're going to go along with the mainstream. I think all of us definitely are not that type of person. Yeah. Yep. Oh my, Michelle Mybell. She's in Fort Worth. It's difficult not being a Trumper. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
There's another one. There's another one. And this is, but Phyllis is right too. This is why we all love each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Patty, I don't know. You just have to go Heart and Soul Connected. You could put my name there. Maybe that would bring it up. I'm not sure why it won't come up. I'm sorry. All right. So did you start to find, I mean, I know we all sort of had the same thing, but were you coming here also to seek validation about what you were feeling about
Yes.
the 45? Okay. So listening to other readers and psychics and things like that as well. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It made me feel more like I was in the conversation.
Sure.
Where
Sure.
here, there's no conversation.
No, you can't. Yeah, there's no one to talk to that understands, unless you find a New Age store. I know in Houston there's a couple of beautiful ones. I don't know if they have any in the Dallas area, but that's
all the New Age stores here are over on the other side of Dallas, closer to Fort Worth. So it's like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive to get there. So.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know, and it's also during COVID you couldn't go to a New Age store anyway. So yeah.
No, I very locked down during COVID. I still am.
So, I go here and there now. I'm getting my booster finally on Monday. My husband got his, but I try not to go out too much. I just don't need any problems. But you're dealing, I think, with a lot of different things. You're dealing with people that have not taken their shots and also that don't wear masks, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. See, here in Washington, we have a mask mandate. You go into a store, you wear a mask or you don't go into a store. And a lot of people find that restricting and everything else. And I find it refreshing because I want to
make me feel safe going out. But the mask mandate ended here because there were a lot of the clerks in the stores getting shot and stabbed just for asking people to put a mask on.
That happened actually. In New York City, there was a girl that was and some people from Texas had gone into the restaurant and they started punching her because she asked them to wear a mask. So yeah,
very antagonistic.
Yeah. Oh wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know what? You're a bright light in your area, and even though we don't realize we are, when we're in an area like that, it is a heavy burden. But it
is. But I've lightened it a little. I help everybody around me. I know my neighbors. Mm-hmm. When they need something, I tell them, if you need something, call me. If I have extra, it's yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I also gather food and take it to the food bank. When people are giving away clothes and stuff, I'll pick them all up and I'll take them up to Sharing Life, which is our local charity that gives clothes away. Uh-huh. There's a lot that I do. Like my next door neighbor, I need kindling for my fireplace this winter. Yeah. So I've been picking up his lawn, the sticks on his lawn.
There you go. Saves him and gives some to you. That's perfect. Yeah. That works. Yeah. That's great. I love that. So tell me a little bit. I'm really curious about what got you started with reading the regular cards. You just didn't have tarot, or you just felt drawn to it, or?
No, I got married, and my mother-in-law at the time, she read the cards that way. So she taught me her method.
Okay. Yeah, sounds like a cool mother-in-law.
Yes and no.
Okay. She is a mother-in-law after all, right?
Yes. Yeah. Emphasis on the mother.
I get you. Well, if you ever want to come back on here and do readings on my show, you're welcome to do that. I don't know if you want to or not, but you're welcome to.
I would love to. I've been having a problem getting back into reading because being surrounded by the evangelicals, the only person I've had to read for is myself.
Sure. And we hesitate.
Practice. Yeah. I need to get practice again to start reading for other people. Yes. And I do have a channel that I've started. I don't have any videos yet, but they're going on there. And
that's wonderful.
But I was told by my guides to do survival videos as opposed to tarot readings. And I said, my reaction was survival videos. I've died 3 times and come back, don't you? And they said, you've never died. Their response was, you've never died in a natural disaster. So then my comeback was, well, I'm not a prepper. And their response was, exactly. I've lived all over the country. I've been through every type of disaster. The only two that I've missed that I know of are an explosive volcanic eruption and a tsunami. I've never been in those two.
Oh, and you don't want to be. Please cancel.
But I've been through countless hurricanes, floods, blizzards, tornadoes, and I've always made it through. And it's not
so
been that big of a
struggle. Yeah, you've got a lot to say.
See, the thing is, right now we're getting one disaster after the other.
Right.
In my life, they've come in spurts here, there, and everywhere. But I've been through so many that I've built up a big knowledge of how to survive and do it rather comfortably.
Yeah.
When the freeze came here in Texas, my reaction was, oh, okay.
Here's another one.
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, I think your guides are dead on. I think you could have a lot to say about your experience that could help other people, but I think you should still read cards too. But that's just me.
That's what I've decided on. My guides and me may argue about that for a bit, but they're just going to have to deal. And what I've decided on, I watch some prepper shows and see what they do, and that doesn't fit what I want to do or what I think I should do. I'm going to be giving advice for people that are on meal plans where they have their food delivered. They went hungry for a week here.
Well, they did.
And I want to do it for people who don't have a lot of money to spend. To do preparation. But they're going to need preparation this year. We're going to have a lot more freezes than we did last year.
Oh, absolutely. And
I can see at least 3 coming.
Can you? Well, because they won't fix your grid system either, because Ding Ding is not interested, and Ted will just go to Mexico again. I see that over and over. But Marie Angela Carter. So sorry, Marie Hansen wants to know what your channel's name is. Is it Cartomancy Mesquite?
Yes.
Okay. She wants to subscribe to it. That's why she wants to. Yeah. So yes. And Andrea says, as we elders have so much wisdom, it is necessary to share it. So maybe also, this just came to my mind when you were describing what it's spiritual survival just as well as physical survival.
Yes, it is.
It really is. I had read a book a number of years ago by Dr. Viktor Frankl, and it was his survival at Auschwitz, actually. Now, I know hopefully we don't have that kind of a situation, but he talks about the fact that if you don't have belief in something, faith in something, it doesn't matter how strong you are, it doesn't matter how much, that you will not survive. So, I mean, there's a lot going on that you could talk about. I really think so. Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that bring that, if you don't have any belief in anything.
Correct.
I have little tricks and ways that bring that into you.
Good.
Like, say, these candles, the religious candles, they will burn for 4 days.
Will they?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a religious candle, just a candle. When you are freezing, the sight of a candle makes you feel warmer. It warms the heart.
Yeah, I agree. And those hand warmers would be a good idea. The ones you can get, even if you were in a house, not necessarily in the wild or whatever, they still can be very helpful.
There's just a whole bunch.
So they're wanting a link to your channel. So what I'm going to do is when we're done, I'm going to find it and I'm going to put it on the chat, everybody. Okay. I want you to be.
That's one of the things I'm having a problem with. I don't know how to share a link. I don't know how to do a thumbnail. I don't know how to know how to do any of that.
Yeah. Somebody told me this morning that, is it Diane's Tarot? She has a video on how to start a channel.
Oh, so thank you.
Yeah, somebody said that on the show with Susan this morning. So check it out and see.
I certainly will.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, and I'd love you to come, and I will put it in on my community board. And you know, this is how we all do community here. And
Yeah.
so I will see what I can do. Yeah, I will, Michelle. Okay, Jalecia, I will. Yep, I will. I got to find it myself, but I'll find it somehow. Marie's going to Florida, she says. She's leaving on a jet plane. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I
And
was wanting to go with her.
oh, well, go for it, girlfriend. Yeah.
Well, I can't. I've got too much to do here to be able to go.
Yep.
If it was just going to be one freeze, then everything would be fine. But with our having so many this year, I've got to do extra preparation.
Sure. Understood. Yep. And Valerie just started up her new channel. She's wonderful. She's going to be on with me on 11/11. And she just learned how to do thumbnails, and she could Zoom with you as well, because she and I Zoom sometimes. Okay, you know, you get all kinds of people that are here to help you. And I'm happy to put that on my if you don't mind me sharing your email, I can do that, but I don't want to do anything that you.
Yeah, share my email. That's fine.
Yeah, but don't ask Ron, because Ron cuts his thumbnails. Yes, Joanna is great. She has that channel, Creating Your Life Consciously. She can help you do that, and she can talk to you about it's not Carvana, is it? Isn't it? Maybe that's the name of it. Okay. Anyway, yes, absolutely. Yep, we'll do it.
Fantastic.
We got to get you going. And if you come on to do readings, since you haven't done.
Uh-oh. We lost her. Come on, Aley. But anyway, I want to start my channel soon, start doing videos. There you are.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, we'll help you out whatever way we can. Absolutely. Okay. And this is great. You know how many people have told me they're going to start a channel, or they're starting doing something creative, or the absolute I wouldn't have expected that. And that makes me so happy. I got goosebumps when you told me that, just because, and the same thing happened with Kelly Dozen Cats and a couple of other people on here. It's just a great thing. So
I've noticed that I've loved it. That's what brought me into wanting to do this video with you, is
good. Yeah.
That other people in chat are doing it. And it's so nice to meet them, to see their faces and hear their voices.
Isn't it? Because you talked to them for so long.
Yes, you feel like you know them, and I know, but you don't have the face. So,
yeah.
So that I love.
Yep. So you had a few seconds of being solo. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Good. A lot of people are like deer in the headlights. Where did she go? But yes,
absolutely.
Yep. It happens often in life, and it happens once a reading, it seems like. We either go in and out, or today Susan's like had this bright light turn on right in the middle of it. It was wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So not despite, but because you've also had good community chats, you found sustenance, I know you say you found your community, but whenever you're feeling down or whatever, you just reach out to people.
There are specific people that I go to pick me up immediately. One of them is Johnny with Tara's Apprentice.
He's
and
wonderful.
Adrian with Red Lentil. And of course, the Nasty Women. Don't you love them? When I'm down, I want to laugh, and I need to laugh. And they do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They are awesome. And I guess Lisa has just decided also to do a little bit of on her own, which happens, I know. And it's wonderful that Lisa just, if you guys don't know this, Lisa Nasty Women also just opened her own sort of channel. And the Soul Sisters, Sonia Rain Lean has her own channel, but she still has the Soul Sisters. So yeah, we're getting people and doing different things. So it's really wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed to Lisa.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm sure you are, because she did a show already, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. So how have communities like Tarot Love helped you? Have you had, are you busy in Tarot Love community as well?
Not yet. I'm going to get into that, but I love Renee. Oh, she is a doll. I watch her videos.
Renee's? Yeah.
And I've been watching everybody in the community there. I love Andrea with Lilac.
Oh, isn't she wonderful? Yes.
Yes, she is.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And Andrea Galvin in the chat, she and I are going to be doing a show if we can ever get together on Zoom. I was in that accident last week, so we had to cancel, but we will be doing it. So
yeah, that kind of worried me about you. You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't really get hurt in that. I was telling them this morning that I got the message because I'm an English teacher, so everything comes in metaphor. And I took my foot off the brakes. And so I got the message that I don't need to ignore the brakes.
Yep.
I needed a break for self-care. I did. And so, yes, thank you. I'm feeling fine. I'm still a little overloaded. I have these classes up until December 2nd or 3rd, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. So I'll get there.
Well, I'll keep sending you Reiki. I've been doing that. I'm a Reiki master teacher.
Well, God bless you. Thank you. I'm feeling I've felt all the love for the last 2 days. I really have. And I really thank everybody for all the things they do. I can feel it. So you did recommend some folks. You recommended Johnny and Adrienne at Red Lentil. And have you seen Tony Shining Hawk? Have you seen her as well? Oh,
yeah. Yes,
she's really good too. Yes. They just did a show yesterday and I watched it. It was wonderful.
I was watching it too.
But yeah. No, they're so cute together, all three of them. And so anything else you'd like to talk about? You've told us quite a bit about some of your plans, and I'm just really excited about it. But I want to give you the opportunity also to just, riff or say whatever you'd like to say if there's anything else.
Well, during the pandemic, it gave me time to sit and think, and I started a book for my grandchildren of all my great-grandmother and grandmother's recipes. My grandmother taught me how to cook using the palm method. This much is a cup, this much is half a cup. So I have to convert it all to measurements. And that's one thing I've been doing during the pandemic.
I found my mother's recipe box. And we're talking, she was born in 1920. So she was, right in the middle of the World War II and everything. But and all the sugar that they put in a cake and oh my God. And my husband, when I first met him, he always made homemade cake. And I used to pick it up to eat. And it was very moist, but it was heavy.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess we used to eat heavier cakes. I don't know what the difference is.
Heavier cake, heavier bread.
Yep.
Everything was made back then to stick to your ribs. You didn't need to eat much to be full.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh my God. That's a great project though. I also, during some of the lockdown time when I wasn't teaching as much, I also went on and did some a 23andMe and found we had done my father's genealogy. We hadn't done my mother's. My mother was always upset because we never did, but we didn't have any leads at the time. Wonderful people. I found all kinds of like 4th and 5th cousins, and we correspond, and it's been really wonderful. And my father didn't start doing his genealogical stuff until he retired when he was probably about 60 or so. And I'm thinking, it's never too late. You can get the bug and enjoy it if you like that kind of thing. And so,
Well, with my family, it's not that difficult. When I was a little kid, my great-grandparents were still alive, all of them. Yeah. So we had a very large family. In fact, the family reunion every year, there's at least 200 people, and sometimes as many as 600 show up.
Wow. Oh, my God. You've got
we all know each other.
Yeah, that's so wonderful. That is really awesome. I think that's so great. Unbelievable. What I started to say before I got shoved out of here was that when you come to read the cards, because you haven't read them in so long and only on yourself, and you might be feeling rusty, because you probably
I'm
aren't.
feeling very rusty, so.
Okay. We'll make sure that people know that this is good practice for you.
Yes.
And that, and I'll be sure to say that, because I did that at first with my psychic mediums that I use on Thursday night, because they were practicing. And, of course, everything just comes through, and it's what the energies are saying for that day anyway. And people really need to realize that. But I wouldn't want you to not do it for that reason, that you feel, oh, well, I should probably practice or whatever. But so we'll work on something.
Just diving in is what I need to do.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Yes. Very good. Well, I am sorry you had trouble getting in, and I apologize to all those people that had to watch all that craziness at the beginning, but I thank you so much. And if you would do this, do you know how to highlight at the top of your YouTube page? Do you know how to highlight in that URL area?
No.
So if you put your mouse, or whatever it is, your clicker up there, what you do is you highlight it and click C. So you hit Control C, and it will copy the link, to your page. If you do that,
let me write that down real quick.
Yep, I'll tell you again. Yep.
There we go. Okay.
And I'm going to give you Joanna's email. She said she'd love to help you, so I'll do that. I'll send that to you personally. All right. So you go up to the top, make sure you're in your page, and you highlight it, and then you go Control C. That pretty much copies it. Then you go into the email for me, and you put Control V. Control View is what that means. So you've copied and pasted it. And if you send it to me, then I can go there, and then I can give it to everybody else.
Okay.
That way, if we get disconnected and I can't find it,
Yes.
So if you can try it at least. Yeah.
I will absolutely try it.
Very good. Very good. And hi, Warrior Girl. Hi, Mary. Yeah. Isn't it great? These are very short videos. Usually they're 30 to 45 minutes, but I'm going to have Angela come back for a longer time soon. I will write her with some ideas about what times, and we'll see her stuff. And she's going to be posting some videos and working on her channel as well with some of us. Anyway, it was my pleasure to have you, Angela. And thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye.